evening. As I sit here with Blueprint's menu, waiting and listening just to the gentle ambient noise and the occasional single solitary deep note, it is kind of like it's just fun little ambiance. Just a couple of notes before I get started. Making sure that my mic is actually working. So I have a new video, went up yesterday. I think it's pretty good. Go watch it if you have played Metaphor Refantatio, or if you haven't played and are just interested in the story. It's a video mostly talking about the story of the game and how it relates to 500-year-old British authors. And it's pretty good. I got really stressed this last week working on it and was really happy that I got it out the door. It's definitely not perfect, but I think it's pretty good. And we'll see how this month goes. I'm planning to keep the same streaming schedule through June because I thought it was pretty fun. I enjoyed streaming. I want to finish this game especially. But we'll see. I'm not going to be fixed on the schedule. Just keep an eye out. If you are interested, I will be, let's see. So I'm planning to stream on Friday if I have time. I'm either going to do Blueprints or Into the Radius 2 again. And on Thursday, it's currently still up in the air, but if I get a Switch 2, then I'm planning to do a Switch 2 stream for most of the day on Thursday. And I'm looking forward to that, especially because Mario Kart and Wind Waker and Tears of the Kingdom at 60 frames per second sounds like a really, really fun afternoon for me. So keep an eye out. Wednesday is when I will know for sure if I'm going to get a Switch 2. And so if I do, then I'll have a post ready and I will have a schedule for the stream. But yeah, again, I think the stream was a success. The streaming test was a success throughout May. I like the schedule. We'll see how it goes. If you have not been able to catch a stream but enjoy watching the VODs, let me know. Then I'd be happy to see if I can stream on a different day. If that will be a different day or a different time. So just let me know. Again, I spent most of last week working on a video and it didn't get to. And I streamed Night Rain, which was kind of a learning experience, but I feel like it's been ages since I've played, so looking forward to getting back in. Anyway, here we go. So there's part of me that is like, okay, what if we just tried to get into room 46? What if we just made that our focus? Because especially if I can get the tomb, then I can almost, then that's a way to get in. But also, if I can get the boiler room, then maybe can empty the well all the way. So there's part of me that wants to do that. There's part of me that is very interested by getting the Her Lady's Bed Chamber, seeing if there's anything that I can benefit out of that. Let me open my notes, because it's also been long enough that my notes are the fourth most recent document that I've used. I've started working on a script for a new video too. Okay. So I still want the boiler room laboratory, still want to get to room 46. Boiler room and pump chamber, also important. Schoolhouse, though, I still need to figure out the schoolhouse. And while I want the root cellar, I always want the root cellar. I think, well, tough call. I mean, that would be a twist, wouldn't it? Suddenly killed by a bald man with a barcode. Um, yeah, I'm partial to the root cellar. I suppose I can't tell if there is something in there unless I go in, but since I don't have a shovel, I'm probably just gonna let that be until I get one. Again, the ambience of this game is just the best. Okay. I have the Blessing of the Gardener, which, again, still regret the choice that I made on the upgrade for the courtyard. If I had upgraded it to the gems, then I would have been such a better spot than I am now. The spare green room might have a shovel right out of the gate, which would be pretty good. And I'm gonna go for the parlor though. I mean, this being the only true statement makes the most sense, because then false and false. Oh, but that paradox. But if this is true, then this could be false still, and this could be false. So I think it is still the white box having the gems. A little bit of panic every single time. Doesn't matter how many times I get it right, there's always the remembrance that I got it wrong. Yeah, adding the extra school to the draft pool is probably important before trying to get to the end of the schoolhouse. I like the nursery, but I also kind of want the pantry just to get the bottom corner. So I think I'm gonna go for that. Yeah, and storeroom. Nice to tuck a storeroom in a corner. Cool. With 3 keys and 6 gems, it's a pretty good place to start. No shovel. Weird way for the den to be angled. So weird having it be well lit. Ooh, tempting. Commissary could probably sell me a shovel. All of these are pretty good picks. And with the bedroom, having the bedroom connected to the coat check is pretty good. Because that makes it less punishing to go interact with the coat check. I think I want a shovel, though. And punished. But, I mean, hard to say no to a sledgehammer. Come on, why you gotta turn like that? Jeez. They really be out here just trying to end my run early. And really not interested in giving me a shovel, huh? Two gems? Wow. I still want there to be a puzzle with this little mouse. Like something I have to interact with to get the mouse to do something. That'd be a real mouse creature, I don't know what it is. Gerbil, hamster. Okay. Well, there's my shovel. On, fam. Gross. That I haven't been to the foyer before. Very curious. 69 pages of notes. Okay. Oh, oh, I was right. I was right. They have names and titles. Okay. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna get some pictures. In the office, there's that notepad in the drawer that has the counts and barons and queen and etc. that I'm assuming is going to connect to these names here to help give me the answer to that. To open that safe in the office. That's the hope, at least. And I am so DaVinci Resolve pilled that I keep defaulting to the wrong shortcuts as I'm trying to navigate my Word document. Oh, Nicholas Key the Fourth, you say? Surely that's going to be part of it. Yeah, I figured they'd do that, but... That's pretty good, and a good reason to go back. Okay. So I think I am going to go back down at least to those two rooms, but maybe even all the way to the dining room. Just to have enough steps to keep exploring. I don't want to go to the chapel because I want to eat the bacon and eggs and get the morning room. So maybe I'll just quickly draft this room. Nice. Worth. Bam. Hey, matters less because I have the foyer, but still nice to have. A broken lever dug up just for me? Pour moi? And a battery pack? I mean... kind of cuts the section off, but there's still a chance I could draft into good spots. So I think I am going to go for it. Because that means I have all the pieces for it, finally. Okay, let's head back. Let's head back first, so I can have gems for drafting other rooms. I can hear my cat screaming in the other room. He's just very cute, even if he is kind of a dick. Who would bury a brick? That's my question. So I could go all the way back to the root cellar and dig stuff up there. And hopefully would get enough turnips and whatever to make up for the used steps. Because then I can get another, hopefully get another gem from the spare green room and might dig something else, something meaningful up from the foundation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 steps. I think I have enough steps that I'm gonna, that's a meaningful meaningful trip. And again, there are a lot of other little dig spots buried, so it'll still be a net positive for coins, I hope. And I'm glad that I went back and grabbed that. I don't think there are any dig spots in the Nook. Could be wrong. I haven't kept track of what rooms can qualify for dig spots. Pretty sure I can check for free. I thought there was, yeah, there is one in here. There you go. Worth. But I don't think there are any in the guest bedroom. It would be also cool to get the sneakers or the sleeping mask. Either of them could save me a lot of steps. So, hopefully we'll be able to so many turnips. 10 out of 10. Oh, Bamboo. Is he a hungry boy? Would you like to say hello to the people? No, you just like to floof your tail and leave? Bunch of keys. That's, I mean, acceptable. I am kind of curious because the last vision we had from Alzara described a gate that we didn't open, and I'm pretty sure the gate that they were talking about is over through here. And I kind of want to go check it out, but I don't know if I want to waste the steps. I think I'm gonna hold off for now. There's technically still a chance we could add a boiler room, but I also kind of just think eating it now is going to be better than because the backtracking would be worth those 10 steps that I would gain if I did have a boiler room. So I think I'm just going to eat it now. Both of these, all of these are tempting choices. Because the closet could theoretically let me see in the dark room. I wish the courtyard was turned, obviously. I've not been in the vault yet. And I don't have the key to the security deposit box in the vault. I think I'm just gonna go here. Because that's what I was hoping for, was another crate. Our keys. But at least there's a gem. That's aggravating. That's pretty annoying. Drum roll, please. Again, I still don't know what the X in front of the Archives Aquarium means. Oh, frickin'. Might be the end of this run. So we're almost certainly going to get the weight room here. kind of unfortunate. Wow, am I kidding? It's really unfortunate. But so it goes. Just gonna take a quick jaunt out. Because again, this is the other gate that it could have been. But I'm guessing that just leads off the estate. And that just leads back to the root cellar. Okay, well, we have some opportunities left in the dark room. And if we get the I could just get draft the library and check out another book. That might be a productive choice, especially since this is probably a red room, given the, the effect. I don't think it's likely that I'm going to be able to put the library anywhere that it could meaningfully draft off of, so I think I'm just going to pick that here. Or I'll read the book I already checked out. Ooh, okay, yeah. Introduction. When the scholars of the First Era found any hidden things, either of a natural source or resulting from creations of man, they were accustomed to record these in various signs with the aid of figures. They did this in order that the sigils of the realms might not be understood by strangers. Historically speaking, sigils are not a new tradition. They've been found in every era and every culture and predate both written text and heraldic arts. However, today when we use the term sigil, we are referring specifically to the realm sigils, those crude circular marks of designation found on royal artifacts, buildings, and older documents. So I think this is just the full version of the book we found in the basement area. Because that sounds familiar. This book was written to make simple the understanding of these fascinating glyphs and to clearly display the correlation between each sigil and the iconography of that realm's royal art. How is the image of a leafless burning tree seen in geometric lines, and what does that tell us of a kingdom's history? Each line, each circle, and each variation tells a story of the land. Even the adorned borders around the sigils have special meaning. Yeah. So this is just that book. The question is the destruction of the previous book meaningful to record, or could I just delete all the pictures I have of that and have the full actual version? I think I'm going to put the full versions next to the destroyed pages as smaller pictures. The rays spouting forth from the core will come several dividing lines, splitting the sigil into pieces. From one sigil to another, the rays will often differ in number, style, and form. Studying the differences in these lines will immediately reveal several things about the realm. Transportation. Counting the number of rays, or counting the number of dividing lines in a sigil will reveal to us what method of transportation was prevalent in the kingdom. Were they a seaside kingdom that relied on ships, or a desert domain that might have employed camels to cross the sandy expanses of their land? Turtleback travel, you say? Weather, the style of ray. Identifying the style of the ray used in the sigil will show us what weather the kingdom considered native. Some are intuitive, like the jagged lightning-shaped lines, to indicate stormy lands. Moats. This page was pretty much full. Generation. Some heated argument. Honestly, not nearly as much as I was hoping to get out of this book. Most of the information was already there. What we got the most was the information of the rays, because that was almost completely gone, but we'll have to see how relevant that is. And I mean the cores, the list of well-known cores is also good to know, but much of what was important out of this book was already legible from the previous section. I guess I didn't have the introduction, I don't think. So I will get a copy of that. Okay. Cool. Hey, that's actually a good draft here. Also not a bad draft. If only, you know? I didn't know you could get the greenhouse on this side of the map. Turnip, please. Turnip, please. No. So, honestly... Oh, I guess I don't have the door to the bottom. So I might take the risk just to see, because there might be something in the fountain room. And no, I didn't have a silver key, unfortunately. There might be something in the fountain room that justifies going in there independent of crossing the lake. And so it might be worth just doing it to check, because I can always reset this up when I get the pump room again. The odds that I'm going to be able to do everything antechamber-wise before I get the chance to fix it is pretty slim. So I think I am going to completely empty the fountain. Or I could fill the fountain again and start making wishes again. Because even just having that as a bank in which I can put a single coin every day is pretty good. But I think I'm gonna... Actually, I think I am going to fill the fountain instead. Just because it's mildly inconvenient to get just one. Like that way I can keep the pool drained. Though I am curious what draining the greenhouse does. Yeah, I think it's probably better just to keep the fountain full, because then whenever I do eventually get the boiler room connection here. I can just do it all then. Again, I just want to see what draining it completely looks like. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I will be able to get back to the code check, which is good. I'm guessing this is one of the walls that you can break down with the power hammer. So maybe it changes based on there being water at the beginning of the greenhouse before you draft it. So I have two choices. I could leave the pool empty, or I could leave the greenhouse empty and see what having an empty greenhouse does. I kind of think I want to keep the pool empty because I don't want to risk messing up the gems you can get from the greenhouse. Hegelian shit posting if you have comments on which would be more effective, the pool or greenhouse. I'd appreciate it. If I leave the pool drained, will it stay drained? Or, I guess more accurately, do you know if there's a reason to drain the water from the greenhouse? Is my real question. Okay. I'll just leave the pool drained then. Times. So this guy is Lord William Epstein. And this guy is Baron Sinclair. Okay. Gotta be some reason for the sundial to be out here. Dang straight 38 excavated dig spots. Hovel could be good. Tool shed is my go-to inclination. I think I'm gonna try for the hovel. Maybe I can get a good freeze this run. Because the color is used for the math. 4 plus 5 would be 9, times 2 would be 18, divided by 9 would be 2, minus 2 would be 0. I don't know what that could mean, though. I'm still interested in the possibility of drafting 4 blue, 5 blue, 2 bedroom, 9 of anything, I guess, in 2 shops. That could be a thing still, but I don't know. Imagine only being allowed to go to your room whenever you're able to draft it. Like... see if that was worth it. I think it might have just been a waste because, you know, the hovel. But I really want to be able to undo that. Frickin' Gambit of the Queen. I would really like to be able to undo that. I have been lucky enough to. So if this is true, then gems are in the blue box. So they're in the blue box. Yeah. Nice. Huge. I guess it was actually a waste to go do this, but... Really, really nice to get the freezer today. Dice. Dice. Get a sledgehammer. Just making sure. Drafting Strategy, Volume 4. Ballroom? No, no, what? Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's bad. Okay. I know who they all are now. The Count. This guy's the Count. All of the Lord. Lord William Epson. Oh, is there a bust of Epson in here? There doesn't seem to be. So there are two barons. The major is a herring. So it might not be 4. 1. There's 1 queen. One, 2, 3. 3 counts. No lords. But there's 1 person. This guy's bust. Wasn't on any of the things in the foyer. Not that I saw, at least. Mustachioed guy is a baron. That's Sinclair. So it's 3 total barons in the room. 3, 3. And again, no lords. That I can see at least. Oh the Lord, passing of the baron, herring of the major. And we don't know who you are. Aggravating. I swear there was a picture on the desk before. We're gonna see if we can get to the freezer. Could take the dining room. Secret passage was also tempting. But all that gets me is to a color of door, not a type of door. This would be a lot of steps to get back, so I think I am just gonna go for it. That's enough coins to buy the sledgehammer. So if I get the coat check, I don't think I have enough steps. Hey, we got there. I think we're gonna do it. There's a letter frozen in there. There's a doorway you can get through. Bunch of gems. There's a pawn in here. That's something. Okay. That... I'm hoping that means that I can have a productive day tomorrow, too. But we'll just have to see. Hall Pass is a pretty cool item. I dig it. Korarika, that's potentially important. It's good to know that Korarika is orange for sure. Okay, 28 more steps is not bad. And then another 20, so maybe we can still go somewhere. This was blocked off by the key card, so I do kind of have to go back down through here. Cool, could be good. Okay. Imagine having a full wall-length window in your kitchen. I mean, just having a sauna, having 15 gems, 14 coins, and starting with extra steps, that might just be a good... And then, I mean, I can just walk around to the other side if I really want to draft those rooms. I think we're going for the sauna. No! No, 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 no. We are not thawing our accounts. Thank you very much. So I guess that's not too bad, because now I can spread gold in the estate, pick it all up from the commerce room, and then freeze my accounts. So that's actually huge. So thank you, Sana, for thawing my accounts, I guess. It does mean I have to spend most of the rest of the day going back to the freezer, but I think that's okay. Yeah. Called the shot and it landed. Feels good. I'm gonna go turn my bedroom light on real quick. Good times. So we're going to want to spend our gems today. And then, I mean, if we can get the showroom or something else that has expensive stuff, that'd be pretty neat. Shelter, always a fan. Tool shed. We've been baited a lot by the workshop, so I kind of want to get the tool shed just to get the hoping that it would give me the shovel and hammer. Shelter, I always feel it's always good to have the protected from negative effects of red rooms. I'm gonna go for the tool shed though. And what do you know? My two besties just hanging out. Since 1868, huh? Yeah. Cool. Again, just imagining the hovel owner being like, oh man, they drafted my bedroom into a tool shed today. Now where am I gonna sleep? I am going to spend a couple of my bonus sauna steps drafting up this side of the house just to get some keys too. Kind of like the closet, kind of like the storeroom. Both of them are good. I don't really need, I only need the key, and so I think I'm going to go for the closet instead. And get a key card, which is pretty big. Nice. We can just drop the guest bedroom here. That's pretty good. I could buy keys though. That's actually kind of, that could, because there could be a good key for sale here. Buying the lockpick kit could be good too, but I also don't want to use all my coins right away, you know? The only special key I really want is the secret garden key. What the heck? Let's see. Okay. I mean, it could be worse. And do I want to spend the money on the lockpick kit? Yeah. Again, a fairly good start, I think. Let's hope we can aggressively use our gems, though. Oh. That was a mistake. I really don't want to lose half of my steps already. Yeah, okay. This is gonna be so distressing if my run ends just because I foolishly clicked on the observatory without thinking. Have the key card, so let's up the security, and always just in case. Okay, wow. Might be in business today. And heckin', this is a connection through security too. Very, very hype, as the kids say. Thought I saw a dirt pile down here, but I guess I was just seeing things. I don't think the office has a connection. Could just take the greenhouse. I could also just take the dormitory and get more steps. So I might need to backtrack a lot back to this room. But there's a chance I could get the key today. I don't have the basement key, I mean. I don't have the heck. Lever, but I think I like drafting the greenhouse. Oh, and the passageway also gets powered. That's really good. A lot of opportunities. I've never been in the attic. Today seems like the day, especially since I don't want to draft those. Here's the broken lever. Oh boy, oh boy. And a bishop? There's a bishop in the attic? Because... oh, I didn't draft the office. But we have Nook, Observatory, Den, Bishop here, so we don't need the chapel. Study, so yeah, if we can get the office, or if there's another room that has a king. then okay. Nowhere near drafting that, but okay, so that's Baron Sinclair. Based on that, Baron Thomas Sinclair, not Herbert Sinclair. Sinclair. So presumably that's Herbert's father. And so those kids are Simon and Herbert Sinclair. Moon necklace again, and so she was wearing the jewels that you can buy in the showroom. I mean, big fat hype. Dear Miss Marigold, thank you so much for giving our editors the opportunity to consider your illustrated children's book, The Red Prince. Unfortunately, I regret that we have come to the conclusion that although illustrations are wonderful, we don't think the material is a good fit with Ruffington's current catalog, and therefore will not be pursuing a partnership at this time. If you provide us with a return envelope, your manuscript will be returned to you, otherwise it has been recycled. Thank you again for thinking of us here at Ruffington, and do not be discouraged to submit any work you complete in the future. We wish you every success in finding a home for your book. Thomas Yanders, editor. Change the ending to political. I wasn't counting, so I assume I found all 8 things in here. Okay, that's good. That's good. So we're really, really banking on the passageway leading to something good here. Because I guess the kitchen doesn't connect power-wise. Yeah. Study doesn't matter. A little early for the archives, but it does continue the power chain, and I think that's what we really want. It continues the power. Ooh, that hurts. That really hurts. But it gives us 3 more opportunities for laboratory. Counts as a bedroom, that's good. I shouldn't have fallen for it. we got there. Ooh, we got there. Okay. So, the note that I have... Push 3 up after 9. Oh. Do I need to get to exactly that power? Okay, there you go. Okay. Interesting. So I'm running low on steps, so I think I'm gonna... It might be worth it to go to the kitchen and buy a bunch of food, and then go up and hit the greenhouse lever first. But also, if I keep drafting up the aquarium, I might connect back to the greenhouse. I have 4 green rooms, which is pretty good. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go... Nice. Oh, and is this the treasure room? That's a lot of coins. It's a lot of coins. I think I'm committed to using the lever on the greenhouse door. So I might just secret passage into a bedroom. Because I don't think I need a major or minor key. But also that could get me, like, to the antechamber, so it might still be worth it. Nah, I think we're gonna go for a bedroom, just get the steps. Yes, that's what we were hoping for. It counts as 2 bedrooms. That it doesn't completely cut off this side of the house. We could Queen's Gambit our way up, but I don't think that's gonna matter for what our hope is for this day. No. Looks just probably pretty good. Still don't know how to get into the center of the cloister. I low-key want to draft the vault. But if I draft the pool, there's a chance that the laboratory can connect into a pump room. So I think I am going to go for the pool. I would like to try to use the secret garden key today too, and that would require having something that connects to the side. I could take a gamble on this floor. Okay, let's take a gamble on this floor plan. Okay. Gives us steps, and that's okay, but it kind of sucks. Because I think the red room picture with the guy holding the note, I think the note says that green memos in Hartley's room are always false. Trying to find where my picture of that was. There it is. No, it's not. Yeah, green memos found in Hartley's room are always false. So that means that there are either more or fewer than 12 major keys. It kind of bites, but okay. Now we pray that we get a room that connects up. The rotunda can rotate, so that's good enough, I think. That guarantees that we can get up to the antechamber. So let's go back. Let's open the antechamber door. Let's buy kitchen stuff. We'll have to go back through the entrance hall to get to the foundation anyway. And then, I mean, maybe we go draft the laboratory first, just to see. I could draft the secret garden here, theoretically. Do I want to try to get the boiler room, or do I want to try to get the secret garden? I said the boiler room, the pump room. The pump room would not... It would connect to the aquarium, I think. That's a really tough call. I think we're just gonna try for the pump room. Rip. Rip. Oh well. Currently, I'm not really sure what benefit there is to having access to one of the computers. I mean, being able to spread coins is cool, run payroll is cool. The radiation, if I can ever figure out how to trigger radiation, that could be beneficial as well. So I have 24 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So I do need to go to the kitchen either on my way back from the greenhouse or now. I think I'll go on my way back. That's a major delay if you're only now hearing that discussion about drafting the secret garden, which bites because I messed it up, but I also might not have been looking. So let's go up to the greenhouse. Use the lever. We successfully used all of our gems. We did not successfully use all of our coins, which kind of blows. Because we could stop. Well, no, because the commissary only has gems and keys today. It didn't have anything useful. Let's go get the basement key. That feels good to finally reach, hopefully, the basement and maybe be able to get through the basement and do stuff there. We don't have the pump room, so there's no chance that we could go drain the well again and get to room 46 completely today, but I'm hoping that the basement key will give us progress. I just, honestly, it's cute that this room can rotate, but with all of these little slats anyway, why not just make it so that the room has every door, right? I know you're behind there, room 46. Being able to rotate rooms you draft from here is pretty cool. Like, also way too long to rotate, yeah. Okay. Just gonna check the estate inventory real quick, see if I missed anything important. Watering can, doesn't matter. Cool. I have the extra steps, I assume. I don't know what the basement's gonna be like, but just figured I would not be anxious about what I might have forgotten elsewhere. I will buy a couple more bananas just in case, because, you know, can't take it with you. I just suddenly realized this floor is reflective, so I'm checking to see if there's anything underneath these structures that could actually be useful to know. Okay. The anticipation is insane. Rush Hour, my favorite. Don't even know what to look at or what to look for. Why do I feel like zombies are going to jump out at me from these overturned storage things? I see you. I see you, staircase, over there. I see you. Nice. Absolutely zero regard for what might be in these boxes. Are there only 2 settings? That's problematic if so. Sandy Heights at 5 p.m., huh? Assuming that's a 5, it could be any number of things. So the west lever is in the secret garden. That's good to know. 1 backup lever for each antechamber door has been installed in separate locations for redundancy. However, we've been told that the locations of this reserved system will not be disclosed to the staff. North of Reservoir. I mean, I kind of already knew all of this, except that there were backups, which is good. Please tell me that lets me get access to the basement any day. Okay, that is the basement access to the reservoir, at least. Does this mean I could get in there? I might be able to just go get into frickin' room 46. Okay, well. Achieving inheritance on day 25, that's pretty cool. I don't know how long the delay is. What's cringe? Oh, do I need the... Okay, you're cringe. That makes me feel a little better. But do I need the moon key to get into room 46? I don't have that key. I feel like I have everything else except that key. And I already bought the special key from the store. I mean, the last thing we need now is just having access to the basement every day. So So I'm hoping that the other side of the basement that we've not been exploring yet opens to that one outside thing. No, okay, this is where you need that hammer. Okay. Still. That's still pretty good progress to make. And again, I think I need the special key to get into room 46. But I am still gonna go up and check because I have the steps. I'm just one last checking to see that I don't have any extra doors I can draft. I think the tool shed was the pick, but I wonder if I had drafted the shelter and not gotten the archives, whether I would have been able to pick better. I'm gonna go up to the key shop just to make sure I can't buy anything else. Oh, well. Hey. Mr. Nogula, if you're reading this, it seems the day has finally come and the cloister is at long last getting so much overdue maintenance. I've left you a literal token of appreciation to serve as positive reinforcement, which should grant you a bit of extra spending money each day while working on the estate. We have learned more dealings with your predecessor that is much cheaper in the long run to be generous. Thank you, Mrs. Babbage. Before encountering the disappointment of not having the key, I'm just looking for the basement, the full map underground. Just to see if I need to go back to the basement, if there was something I missed or forgot, which I should have checked before, but... yeah. So I need that hammer. So it looks like there are a lot of ways to consistently get access to the lever to open this. Oh, I don't need a key. I don't need a special key.
There was once a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. He didn't see the birds or the changing of the leaves, and he never saw the sights of life's many symphonies. He couldn't see beyond the red shade he was aware. He never caught a glimpse of the world I had to share. But one day the prince saw something new. And if you look closely, you might see it too. The skies parted and the clouds withdrew. The prince had a new favorite color. The color blue.
What a time. So I don't get to explore the room in there? You're kidding me, right? Oh. But it's my home now on day 25. You hear that? Hegelian shit posting? Get wrecked. We have to do one more day because they made a very distinct point of saying, look at those flowers, there might be something in there. And I'm assuming that's not the end of the game, so we are doing at least one more quick day. Everyone's told me that that's not the end of the game. Open only in the event of inheritance. Dear Baron, welcome to Mount Holly, your home. I still remember the first time I was addressed by my title. I was quite a bit older than you, but it still felt strange, especially after a lifetime of hearing my father addressed daily by that same title. But life is a journey of growth, growing up, growing older, but growing wiser, and in our case, growing into the Baron of Reddington. The Baron doesn't have to be a daunting figure. He could be quiet and unassuming, or loud, brash, and boisterous. He could be deceptive or trustworthy, humble or boastful, or any measure of other things, but always clever. When I inherited Mount Holly, I never had to prove myself. They just gave me the keys and left it at that. It felt too easy, too trivial, and very undeserved. Experience comes with time, but without validation, I spent the better part of my youth questioning myself. And as I grew older, that lack of conviction and aimlessness amplified. I never really had any goals or objectives to strive toward. I never had any dreams to realize. I never set my sights on something beyond the horizon. I never had a room 46 to reach. And now that you've reached your goal and are basking in your well-deserved glory, shiny trophy in hand and showered with accolades and titles, will you be content to stop there? Or will you look to the horizon and wonder what dreams lie ahead? Oven Neverai? I don't know offhand what that means. I'll take a picture of that. Is there something in the flowers? So I guess I have to reach room 46 again to actually explore the room. I'm gonna go check out the grotto. Obviously, we still have some things to do. Okay. So obviously there is more to do. I don't know where I could possibly put this in. I don't think I've ever seen any shapes like this in the house. I would hope that if I can't find a place for it, it would just spawn back here. So maybe I will take it with me. Black Bridge, huh? Good times, though. Oh no, let's go. Shelter could be good. I've already used a lot of steps, so I don't know if I want the hovel this time. I don't really need the tomb anymore. Though I guess I don't. I'm guessing the basement doesn't stay unlocked every day. So it's still possible that the tomb could be helpful. I mean, maybe I will draft the tomb and then just see if I can force getting the power hammer, and then I can rub it even more into Hegelian shitposting's face. Do I want to go into the two? The coins could be good. I think I'm just gonna wait on the tomb. Mount Holly gift shop. I mean, we gotta go to the gift shop. That's so funny. I love that so much. Delightful. Okay. so there's a time on the clock there. What kind of gift shop says it's about time you visit Mount Holly? That's obviously gotta be a clue, right? Who the heck puts a gift shop in their own freaking home? Unless secretly Simon is like turning it into a museum and doesn't plan to live here. And that I get, because yeah, I still need to find all the red letters. Obviously, the game's not over. There's a chance that I will stream the game less, having gotten at least to the end of the game ostensibly. But I'll just be playing it on my own more casually, because it would be nice to be able to move on to stream other games. There's, again, streaming in VR would be cool. Streaming Night Rain again could be fun once we actually get our act together. So this could be false, and then these two could be true, and it would be in the white box. If this is false... Yeah, so there are two possible true solutions. This is false, and this is false. No, wait. No, okay. Because if this is false, then that makes this false. And then this would have to be true, because there's always one of each. And so I think it is the white box that has them. Yeah. I'm just gonna check to see if I do have to unlock the basement every time. And then, like, the whole extra chapter in the blueprints, right? All of that sounded like, assuming that I was like I could read and see correctly, because I mean I don't know all the characters in this game. If that was Marion reading about her own son, then that makes it sound like she left the country because of her son, because of something that happened, or because he just didn't, because he was growing up to be a fascist. So I don't know, like, what does it even mean? This game is so cool. Man, that's disappointing. We've got, again, Bridget. Black Bridge is the... and maybe, no, because it is, these are capitals and these are lowercase, so it is different. It is distinct. It is supposed to be Bridge it. But it's hello for now until we get a key card or the breaker room. I don't feel lucky. I mean, if we can get the key card out of the billiards room, that's pretty good. I'd like an orange. Okay, so it's 1 squared plus 5 squared, or 4 squared, 2 squared. Or is it 1 plus 2 squared? Okay, so it's 1 plus 2 squared. 25. 5 times 5, 25. Four times 2, so 8. Divided by 4 divided by 1. Dang. Breaker box could be huge. Patio could be big. Guest bedroom could be hedging a bet. Because I don't have that many steps left at this point, so I think I might just hedge the bet and go with the guest room. But if I go for the breaker box, then I can up the security. Okay. Let's try it. Cost me all my coins, though, and that's fine. $20 coins in the tomb, huh? Maybe we'll save some steps to go back to the tomb and go to the gift shop and buy some of the things if we get enough dead-end rooms. Boiler room always could be huge. Great hall could get me a we're just gonna go boiler room. I was low-key hoping that the pool would connect power. Bedroom's risky because it points us back to the left of the house, but it does give me 8 steps. Locker room uses one of my only 2 gems, but there are a bunch of lockers I haven't opened yet, and so it could be productive. Definitely not coat check, because I wouldn't survive if I had to go back to the den and then open a door. I'm gonna go safe from the bedroom. Sleeping mask, are you kidding me? That's so good. Wow. Wow. Just actually hates me. Come on, man. I already used the closet. I mean, I have the bedroom, so it's not too hard to go back. I forgot to turn the power back on, or it just flicked, so I don't know. Anyway. That's just mean, man. If I do the bunk room, then that gets me 26 steps. Because I had the mask and the nursery. I think that's worth it, and then I can draft on that other side. Still don't know if there's anything to be aware of in these variously developed pictures of the wait staff. One of them is presumably Mrs. Babbage. I don't see any indication of what the code would be from this picture. I think it's just to show you you can open that drawer. But who knows? It'd be really funny if that was him taking a mirror selfie with his camera in the lavatory. Wow. Wow. Garbage. Hot, steaming garbage. Maybe we will just go buy a ton of frickin' souvenirs. Okay, 44 steps. 1, 2. Well, okay. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could still draft at least up here and maybe get something else cool. We can see. It's worth the shot at least. And then if nothing else, I just go down to the tomb, get all the coins, and then go spending spree in the gift shop. Go hog wild in the gift shop, as it were. So I did just drop 2 additional dead end rooms. Five coins. I mean, closing off with the mailroom is probably okay. There's not much point getting the observatory this time. I could do the locker room. I have a bunch of extra keys, so maybe I will actually do the locker room. I don't remember where I stopped opening. I think I got all of these ones, because I started up here. Room, probably. I think it's probably fine to keep the pool drained. Take a bunch of coins. And I think Asana is a great ending. Plus, it gives a ton more coins. Oh look, key card. Don't need. Anyway, so I think I'm just gonna go into here and start unlocking, and see what that can get me. Ah, yes, the best for a trip to the tomb. Nice. Nice. Good stuff. excellent locker room edition. Down, down, left, right. I'm gonna go to the tomb. Look at all them coins. Is that all? I think it is. I don't think there's any reason to go down into the tomb. Into the catacombs, I mean. I mean, I'll go spend gift shop stuff first, just to make sure I can do that, because 83 coins is a lot of coins. I haven't even been to the master bedroom, I don't think. Yeah, I've never been to the master bedroom. Still too green. I haven't been to the secret garden. Maybe it's the solarium. It looks like rooms might have been added. No, I don't know. There are still normal rooms I haven't found yet. Oh, the foundation is room number 1. I kind of want to... I don't know. The catacombs doesn't have anything, right? It's not worth it to go down there just to see if I can get an extra 30 coins to get the Swimbird plushie. When at least these two things might be productive. I have 18 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into the catacombs, 6 into the back room area. 7 into the basement. Just gonna buy the things I can buy. And maybe I'll regret it, but I've seen that there are ways to get absurd numbers of coins, so... And is the buried floor plan, huh? I don't have a shovel. But we know where it is. Not the shovel, but that is where... Maybe you need a power shovel to dig at specific spots. Oh, that's huge. The boat stays on whatever side you leave it on. That's very good to know. Anyway, I am exhausted, so this will definitely be the last day. I think I'm pretty much done here. Don't think there's anything else for me to investigate. Maybe I'll try to go back to security, because I still have the microchip, and maybe you can plug it in there. Yeah, okay, we're just gonna call it a day. Good times. We made it. I'm gonna think about whether I'm gonna keep streaming Blueprints. It's cool, it's fun, but I think having reached the end, we should probably move on to other things. reach ostensibly the end, and then maybe as I get closer to bigger revelations, maybe I can just start streaming if something big happens. And then I can also just post videos if good things happen. But this game is so cool. I am glad to be able to play it. Okay, again, recap from the beginning of the stream. New video out. It's cool. Watch it, please. That'd be great. I might stream on Wednesday. I have plans to go play disc golf with some friends, and between that and going to pick up Switch 2, if I get one, I might just stream that evening, and that could be a fun way to stay up that late. Then, if I get a Switch 2, there will be a stream all day Thursday, assuming I don't have to work, heaven forbid. And then Friday, I should be streaming as well. Again, one of those streams is going to be Into the Radius 2. Someone asked about it, and I'm happy to keep playing. I want to be able to get back home and finish the main mission I was on before progressing on my own. And then I think that's basically the schedule for this week. I didn't make a short today. I'll probably make it tomorrow or Wednesday, depending on my schedule and my desire to work on making more shorts. I have a couple of funny, stupid ideas for Metaphor Refuntatio stuff before I delete all of the footage and save 300-something gigabytes on my hard drive. But yeah, as always, thank you for watching. It's been a lot of fun streaming, and I'm happy to continue the schedule. I might cancel some streams depending on how my schedule works out, but I like the idea of Mondays and Fridays. So in the comments, if you wanted to see me stream on a different day or at a different time that you'd be available, let me know. I'm happy to try to accommodate as long as my schedule fits with it. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope you have a good night.